Hi, hello Loisa.
Hi guys.
Hi guys, yes. You guys have been seeing our faces back to back. Yeah. When there's a new information out there, we just try to help as much people as we can, yeah, as possible. So going by the topic, so you already know what we are here to discuss and yeah, and all that. So stay tuned, okay? Don't go anywhere. And before we go into the video, if you are new to this channel, my name is Blessing.
My name is Shegun.
Okay, and we both stay in Germany currently. We're a family of 3. Our son is in school. We have a 3-year-old son. So join the family, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, like our video, share with family and friends. Thank you. So we just want to put out a few things that you shouldn't do when going to the German embassy in Nigeria for interview. Yeah, so things you should not do. That is what we are concentrating on. And at the end of the video, there are some changes that has been made, so stay tuned, but that we'll be saying it at the end of the video. Prices have been changed and all that, so that you don't make a mistake or go for your interview with a wrong amount of money. So there are some states that are paying differently, there are some states that are paying differently now. So make sure you stay tuned for that tip that will be at the end of the video. So yes, so number one thing we'd like to tell you that you should not do, not only when you are going for your interview, but things maybe when you are preparing, things you should not do. So first, I'd like to talk about appointment. So some people make the mistake of okay, maybe you are married. Now I'm talking about the married people, because if you are not married, obviously you just book your own appointment and you go on your you go for your appointment and you move to Germany. But if you have a family, there's one mistake people do. Once they get to Germany before booking an appointment for their family or their spouse. So this is something you should not do. In fact, I'll recommend that immediately you get your offer from your company. You signed your offer today from whichever company you're coming for blue card or skilled worker. Book an appointment for your family immediately, even if you have not booked for yourself, because probably you are waiting for your contract to come, because they do send the physical contract. Book for your family, and this is because waiting period for family reunion is boldly written on the website 1 year. So don't wait until you can come to Germany before you book for your family, because already you've wasted time. Probably maybe your own appointment, everything from starting to finish, you got your own visa and everything in 2 months. Imagine you wasted 2 months getting to Germany, you now start booking for them. Yeah, so we just advise that you book for them even before you book for yourself, so that the days start counting. So yeah, and so we advise people in our previous vlog that you can send a mail to the embassy to solicit for a date for your family.
Yes, yeah.
But even though most people send and they don't get a positive feedback, that doesn't mean it's not working.
Yeah.
So I think everything don't just depends on luck, I would say, because it's still working for people that we know. Some people it doesn't work for them, and some it works for them. So we won't. So the only thing we'll say is, when you're sending, make sure you don't do this. You don't use a bad tone in sending the mail. Don't send the mail as if it's your right, because if you do that, they will tell you bluntly that it is written on their website that is 1 year, and there's nothing you can do about that. So the tone in which you're using matters a lot when sending the email, because it's like you are pleading for them to give your spouse an appointment, your family. So a date that is close by, and you have to give an excuse. You know your family better. Some people leave children that are not even up to a year, 2 years.
Some people just go
in our case, I've said it on this channel, and we have said it on this channel a couple of times. My husband wrote the mail, and in 24 hours, I'm a testimony. The embassy sent me, yes. In 24 hours.
She's a testifier in the house.
I'm so not editing this part, you guys. I'm not going to edit that part.
She will edit it on.
Okay, let's bet. So I'm a
testimony in the house. So yeah, I'm a Jew. Go ahead.
Don't mind us, guys. So in 24 hours, the embassy gave me an appointment date. Obi told them we had a 2-year-old son, and because of separation anxiety, that I wanted us to be with him so that I can concentrate and able to work and all that. He wants us to be able to raise our son together. And some are fortunate, they might be pregnant, so you can use that your wife is pregnant or you have a small baby. You need a genuine and good excuse, and you have to make it very emotional. Seriously, it works. We still have people that joined us last week. In fact, they got appointment with their spouse on the same date, and they both got the visa on the same date. So it is working, guys. So that's something you shouldn't do when you're sending. Don't send with a harsh tone or send an email as if it's your right. So guys, the next point, I'll let my husband take the next point of what not to do.
Yes, and that not to do is do not swear an affidavit by yourself.
Yeah.
So for things like declaration of age, for things, of course, the change of name can be your name.
Yeah.
You want that. Things that they specifically said on the side that it should be done by your parents, either or the eldest in the family, the oldest in the family, if your parents are not available or they're not more alive. So,
if they're unavailable, as far as they are alive, they must be the one to sign,
let's
especially for that spinsterhood. Yeah. So even if they are not staying in the same state with you, they must be the one to swear the affidavit.
So if
you understand what we say? Yeah. Unless they are late is when you now use an elder in the family, which is the head of the family. Yeah. So the reason why we brought out that point is people's visa gets rejected because of that. Yes, you heard right. You'll be like, because of affidavit. Yes, we know someone that it has happened to, so we're not coming here to come and tell a lie or something. If you swear the affidavit, change your especially affidavit of declaration of age. Don't go there and say, hi, blessing, so swear that I was giving birth to on so as told by my parents. No, it should be your parents' name, Mr. or Mrs. So swear the affidavit on behalf of their child that they gave birth to you and it was recorded maybe in the family diary or something. But don't swear the affidavit by yourself. It happens, people make that mistake. Some people might not know, and visa gets rejected because of that simple mistake. Yeah. So another point is, when you're going to the embassy, don't bother going with bags so that you don't get delayed.
Don't go with
because
any luggage.
It can destabilize.
Anything you will not use.
Yes, it can destabilize you, because by the time you get there at the front desk, they're already telling you, take away your bag, get out, do this one. You're already destabilized because your mind is not straight. So just go with a file or a folder where you put your documents, and you can go. Phones are allowed, but you have to switch it off, but phones are allowed. So that's it. So another point is, do not go to the embassy without an application form filled for members of your family, and this is applicable to family reunion. We all know that most times your children, they use your own appointment as the mother or the father, and some people fail to fill their own application form. In as much as you don't need a separate appointment date for them, make sure you fill application forms for them. It happened during my time. There was a woman there with her children. She knew that she could use the appointment dates with her children, but she did not fill application form for them. She thought it was her own application form that was applicable to the children. No, each child, even if it's a few months old child,
one day old,
you don't need separate appointment. They can go with you, but make sure you fill the application forms for them. 2 copies each, just like you fill for yourself. So don't go to the embassy without an application form for your children. Filled application form for your children. Yeah. So guys, that's the few tips we have for you guys. And the final one, things have changed. Yeah. So prices have changed. You all know verification fee for family reunion for those that they will do verification for is always 150,000 naira. But now, guys, it has changed, and this is due to the inflation, rising costs, security reasons in Nigeria, and all that. So for some northern states, in fact, the money is very high. So I'll just go through my phone to read out the states for you. So for northern states like Abuja, which is FCT, Niger, Kwara, Kogi, Nasarawa, Benue, Taraba, Plateau, Adamawa, Gombe, Bauchi, Kaduna, Zamfara, Kebbi, Sokoto, Katsina, Kano, Jigawa, Yobe, Borno, all those northern states. In fact, Kwara is there too.
Yeah, North Central.
Yeah, North Central and all that is now 250,000 for verification fee.
Only.
And that is effective from March 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though when you're seeing this video, it will be slightly after March 15th, but we are still, some people might not have this information yet. That's why we are putting that out. So all these mentioned states are now 250,000 naira, while every other state that are not part of the mentioned states are now 180,000 naira. So no more 150, northerners 250, every other state 180, and this is effective from March the 15th, 2023. Yeah. So take note of that. So that's the information. So that and you guys should make sure you always do your research whenever you're going. Whatever we're saying might be outdated, because you won't believe, as at last week, they were not collecting old notes. They were just strictly on new notes. But now they said they collect. They have to go back to notes. They are collecting old notes. Just to tell you that you need to keep updating yourself from time to time, and they only collect denomination in 500 and 1,000. So
and only cash.
And only cash. There's no ATM. You cannot transfer. So go with your verification fee. Visa fee, as at when this video was shot, has not changed. But make sure whenever you're going, research, visit the website by yourself for the appropriate fees and all that. So that's the end of this vlog.
There's one more. Do not argue with Mr.
Paulinos.
So if you don't know him, don't worry, you get to know that.
You got to know Mr. Paulinos.
The first person you meet at the end of the embassy. Do not argue, please.
And if you've watched our previous vlogs, like way back, you can go to the channel to check them. You won't have any problem with him. Yeah. Just arrange your documents like we said in the past, and just sit quietly and obey him. He doesn't like when you argue with him. So whatever I just tells you to do, just do, and don't argue with him, and everything will go smoothly. So that's it for this video, guys. And thank you for watching. Leave your comments, guys. Like the video, share with family and friends. Bye. Bye. Peace, bye.